This is Happily Ever After. Thank you for joining us once again. Hi, Subi.
Hi.
Hi, wifey.
Hi.
How are you doing? You okay?
I don't know, I'm just bored.
Bored?
Bored waiting for you.
What do you mean? You've been waiting your whole life to meet me, and I just came into your life.
No, I'm just bored. Like, I don't know. Just taking ages to do things.
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
That's the important thing, isn't it? That's what they say.
No, okay.
Okay.
It's just really hot as well.
It's extremely hot today. Yeah, I'll try not sweat through my T-shirt.
I am sweating. I'm sweating through my skin.
What else are you going to sweat through? Okay, back to it. Okay, thank you for joining us again on Happily Ever Laughter. I'm already making a few mistakes, so let's get right into it. Before we get onto the topic, we start with change your tune, okay? Usual thing, we obviously have some lyrics to songs that we need to change the ending of. Okay, number 1, are you ready?
To party.
I like that. I like your style of thinkings that you've got there. That's very good. Yeah.
Is it that?
Is that right?
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong
okay,
here.
Well,
it's just, amending it to how you want. The song, have you got any idea what the song might be?
No, but
okay.
I really don't know these things.
No, you don't. It's actually a Korn song.
Okay.
I went rocky with the first one.
Okay.
And actually, I'd like to see you do it correctly. He actually says, are you ready?
To party!
He doesn't actually say to party, but I think he's always ready to party.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Jonathan Davis, good old Korn. Okay, next. Me. Are you ready? Clearly not, as the start of the podcast showed. I'm not ready. I'm never ready, and I'll never be ready. That's how I am.
It's really sad. Okay.
Next one. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take.
But who am I to blame you?
Who are you to blame me for the bad advice I didn't take?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's good advice I just didn't take, but I'm not very good at taking advice. That's me. Right, should we dive in?
Yeah.
Let's go. This episode, we wanted to grit our teeth a bit. Can you grit your teeth? And talk about conflict.
In a relationship.
Yeah.
Not in the world.
Not in the world. No, not that kind of conflict. No, definitely not. So, conflict, yes. Is it necessary?
Yes.
With a big smile on your face. With a massive smile on your face.
Because some people just don't get it without that.
Don't get what?
Like, as in, like, why is there a conflict?
Yeah.
Because one side doesn't get it.
Okay.
And if you're like, oh, it's okay if you like left your dirty clothes on the chair for a week. You know.
Okay, nice. I was going to say we wanted to like really get into the nitty gritty of some examples that we've got, but I feel like they're already just naturally going to come out, which is quite good. Yeah. So I've not always been good with conflict.
No, you're terrible.
I think I've gotten better. I've said in the previous podcast, since meeting you, since meeting her, I've gotten better at shouting. I never used to be very good at shouting or arguing, but I'm actually quite good at it now.
You have to defend your stance.
You got to defend your stance, and you got to let people know when it's
Annoying.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wrong, you know.
And also, I think it would help you understand where I'm coming from.
What if I get angry?
Well, if you actually did acknowledge the fact that you do get angry when things don't go your way.
Yeah.
I've that's
learned...
deep. I mean, that's very deep.
That's very deep. That's too deep for the likes of me. A simpleton like me. But I do. Yeah, I agree. I've actually learned that conflict is actually
Quite healthy sometimes.
quite healthy sometimes. When is it not healthy? What do you think?
When it's like all the time for everything and
Yeah.
for no reason.
Okay, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And over the tiniest little thing. Although
It's the tiny things that add up.
it's the tiny things that add up. And I was trying to think of some examples of conflict-related arguments that we've had about little things.
Yeah, like your clothes.
But there have been so many that I can't...
Your clothes.
Okay. See? This isn't... She's not letting this go. Okay, the clothes. Go on, let it out.
That
Let's do
chair
it
with
now.
all the clothes, the bathtub rim, the like...
Bathtub?
Yeah, with all the clothes.
Hey, you got some on there as well.
No, but I put them in the washing basket.
Well,
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is...
No, it is. It's okay.
And
you can do this.
also, like, Ben, can you get that done? Ben, can you get that done? Ben, can you get that done? Day 125. Ben, can you get that done?
Okay, but have I, in my defense...
Ben, can you come? Ben, can you come? Ben.
Well, no, that's not
Ezra,
a fair
can you
one.
get Daddy, because he can't hear me. He literally has like selective hearing when it comes to my voice.
But that's not entirely fair, that one, because we might have...
No, because you do hear everyone else except me.
No. But when you're asking me to you'll be like in the bedroom. And you'll be,
But
like,
then Ezra
shouting
would
at
be
me.
next to me and he would be like, oh my God, can't he hear you? And he would be like, Daddy! And then you'd hear Ezra.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
So it's selective hearing.
No, in that
it
stance,
doesn't matter.
Hey, this is okay. It's healthy to do it. If we're ever going to do this, it's the healthiest time to do it now. We're in a safe space. Okay? This space is safe. You'll be in the bedroom and you will shout. I will hear my name being shouted.
Yeah.
And I have to come upstairs.
Yeah.
From wherever I am in the house.
Yeah.
To come and see you, like greet you, like yes, milady, maybe curtsy. And luckily I don't do that. But if I ever have a question for you, do you know what I do?
You come up.
I come and find you.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I actually go, I want to ask Subi something.
Yeah, but the thing is
and I come and
that
find
happens
you.
so far and few, like compared to me.
It's because I don't need you for it. It's, but yeah,
It's because you don't do anything.
I mean, those are two very different.
But that's why I do
takes on things.
so much that I just need support.
Yeah. Even if it's like, because sometimes what gets me is that you'll call me up, right? And I'll be, sometimes I'm working downstairs in the studio or something or whatever. And I'll hear my voice in a faint distance, like being shouted, and I'm like, oh my God. And I sometimes run because I know how angry you get.
Yeah, after
Right.
like 10 times.
Yeah. And I'll sometimes like literally run upstairs. And if I'm honest, I think half the time I'll get into the room and it's something that could have waited.
No.
Right?
But
Yes.
I'm like it is now. Now's the time. Like,
Yeah, but what I'll give an example. I'll be like stressing out because I'm like, oh my God, she's hollered, right? She's hailed me from down here, so
Yeah.
I better make haste. Okay, never used that as a phrase before. I'm using it now. I'll make haste, run up here, and I'll come in the room, and I'm like, I bet she's angry. And to be fair, you're not.
I'm never.
No, but
Yeah.
you look at me and you smile. And most of the time it's something like, hey, so I just spoke to Belinda and we're going to see them on Thursday. And I'm like, cool. Okay. I just, charged up here, sweating profusely,
Yeah, but I just
stressing
want to
out.
like let you know about the plans.
It's
like,
sweet in some levels.
Yeah.
But it's those that I think that could wait. But I don't know. Maybe you'd forget. But you're not forgetful. You don't forget anything.
I don't forget.
That's also the problem. Yeah. That's one for another podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there are those. But like I say, when...
It's the things like.
Hey, wait, no, the chair thing, the clothes
No,
thing.
the chair thing, no. But like, okay, like
the
stuff
clothes
with
thing.
the fish as well, like the thing,
Yeah.
the net thing.
Yeah.
Like, Ben, we are. I mean, 2024 November, Ben.
We did
20,
we did the grill thing when we first moved here with the fish.
Ben. I'm not talking about like 3.5 years ago. I'm talking about like 5 months ago.
No, I'm just saying.
No, but it's fine.
The suggestion that we
but
made.
but then it's like, but then also you come up with like really like stupid excuses, like, oh my god, but the turtle's on one side, so like, and I'm like, okay, Ben, well then do it just for half of the tank. It's not that hard, like, it's just, why do I have to think about everything, even the turtle's head? It's like so basic common knowledge.
The turtle's head also means when you need a poo.
I don't care about that. What I'm talking about is my actual tank in the garden.
Okay.
It's just like, even our maid is more dedicated to going and finding the wood from the people opposite, like the construction site.
Well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that we're airing things now. So, can you feel the healing? Are you feeling that? Let it wash over you. Yeah. Enjoy that. Doesn't happen enough.
This is definitely not healing for me. I need a retreat.
A retreat. Maybe you should join one.
I should. I was actually looking at going to an ashram for 10 days.
That'd be great.
Yeah. No eye contact. No phones.
No eye contact.
Yeah, I want to do that. I think I'm nearing, obviously, the next year and a half. I'll be 40.
Good. Is that something that they?
Yeah, it is, because it trains your mind. It's self-discipline, and it's to really just focus on yourself. Because when you make eye contact, you start thinking, analyzing someone else, something else. So this is discipline. It's rule number 1, Ben. Okay. So basically, I've been looking into this because I just want to have a lot of self-discipline to also help me with you.
Okay. Well, that's, I'm listening.
Yeah. But so I think that's it. So yeah, that'll be my healing.
Okay. You can breathe out.
Yeah.
Exhale.
And obviously, there is those times you just drink.
Not anymore. No.
No, but and then you just I hate it when you just stumble, you can't walk, and you just.
Well, they say, don't they? You drink to forget. So.
And you're just disgusting. Ugh.
Didn't you meet me when I was drunk?
No.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't know. I think I probably was.
Yeah, but no, you controlled yourself.
Control myself. Okay.
But this is starfish on the bed, oh God, I hate those times. They happen not a lot, thankfully. Thank God it happens twice a year max, which is good. But yeah, and also the talking. Oh God.
The talking?
When you party and you talk and you talk and you talk. Oh my God. Help me, Lord. But everyone knows that about you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I am me,
You are.
I am me, you are you.
And you're hated for it and you're loved for it. So I guess it's your vibe attracts your tribe,
Okay. Well, that's an interesting angle on this.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing this with everybody. That's really kind of you.
But then I'm oh God, whatever, and that's it makes me huff and puff,
Do you know, I think we probably should have chosen a different subject for this podcast. I realise now. It was my idea as well, but never mind.
Yeah. And also, when you... But also when I'm saying something and you're okay, fine. I don't want to just dismissing it and not addressing it. That's and then I get even more angry about it. That's also, yeah.
Okay. Well, enough about me. Let's move off of me. I think everyone's had enough about me now. If we apologise to everyone on I don't know, my behalf, maybe. I'm not sure. But let's talk about in a general sense, right? So conflict can be healthy, and it also cannot be healthy. It's that fine balance,
Yeah.
essentially. Are there certain people that you find it harder to have conflict with?
No.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm
There's
just
no like friends of yours that you're like, I can't shout at them because it's like shouting at a puppy or.
no. I mean, if you're like my real friend, you never really piss me off. I have like, honestly, like my friends I have now, they're like zero bullshit. It's super easy.
Yeah. So you don't ever think twice about like having
No.
conflicts with an individual friend or foe. Foe is easy, isn't it? Because you don't care about.
Oh no, like people who bullshit, I'm like, ugh, get out of my life.
Yeah. But that's good. That's good. I think that's the way to be. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I am also like that now, but I never used to be. I used to be rubbish at it.
Ew, dragging the dirt along.
Yeah, I don't know. I just used to like, just deal with it there, you know? Like it was there, and I just became acceptant of that rather than being like, screw you,
Yeah.
and moving away from it, which is great. Like I said before,
But I think it comes with age.
it comes with age, and I said before, since turning 40, it's brilliant because I just don't give a shit now.
I mean, for me, it happened since turning 30.
Okay, girl got it early.
But girls do mature faster. Anyway,
Yeah. So you
but
don't,
I think, I don't actually know. And also, I think if something needs to be addressed, I would address it.
Yeah.
And it's always been fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're friends. So it comes back to that thing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Conflicts between family is an interesting one. But do you find that even easier?
Don't care.
Don't care. On the same sort
I
of
mean,
level.
we love each other, so it's different.
Yeah, I think that there's a different level of arguing with family because there's even
And also
less,
family knows you.
Yeah, there's like less care given again, isn't
Yeah.
there? I think on that level.
Yeah.
Less like zero guilt, I think.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you're involved in some conflict with a friend or a loved one outside of your family, there's maybe a little bit of
Like with me, I have zero guilt when I argue with you.
yeah, I know. I've noticed that.
I can think of so many things.
Yeah, I know. I was going to talk about shutting off because it's something that it's something that I do. I do less.
You're very good at it.
Yeah, I do it less than I did before because so with us we would have a conflict or an argument. Let's just call it an argument, and you just go in like this, and I'll just be like taking the punches, you know.
But then it's funny because sometimes like you do get really angry, which happens like once in a blue moon, and it's hilarious. Like it's so funny because it just doesn't suit you.
Yeah, it's not in my.
And I
it's
just
not in my
look at you
nature.
and I'm like,
You've actually said to me more recently when something happened, you were actually like a bit scared of me.
I don't know, that's your daughter.
No, it was you. I can't remember what it was.
Oh no, it was the incident
Oh yeah.
with the water throwing.
Yeah, with the water throwing. Yeah. You were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I didn't say anything, and you're like, "I'm actually a little bit scared of you right now."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's maybe once in a lifetime.
Yeah. But I think you do voice things.
I voice it a lot more than I used to.
Yeah.
And I do feel better for it. Actually.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So in that sense, you're right. Like
You're getting loads of like sweat marks.
it's that hot here. Can you see it, everybody? Look at that. That's how hot it is right now. So it's all the talk of conflict, and I'm still thinking about the. Even now I want to talk and explain myself about the chair in the bedroom, which I will do very quickly because clothes.
Yeah, I do know clothes.
Right. You've worn clothes, and if they're obviously dirty, you're like straight in the washing basket. Yeah, I'm gonna put those in the wash. Yeah, And
Yeah, if they're not that much and you could feel like you can wear them again, you'll put them on the chair, right?
yeah, that's what the chair's
yeah,
for.
but then it's like there for like 5 days, 6 days.
The problem is other clothes join the chair.
Exactly. And then that first one gets covered by the second and third and fourth. And then it's just a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no point. Laundry basket, laundry basket, laundry basket.
Waste of energy though, isn't it?
What can I do? You sweat.
So does everyone.
Yeah, but some sweat more than others.
Yeah, it's because I'm under the... Look at me. I'm just like... It's because I'm under the firing line. I knew I should have done
And also
something
you
different.
wear caps.
What, are you going to attack me for wearing caps now?
No, but you wear caps like all the time. It's like a cap is stuck to... No.
How-
No, but what
how'd
I'm
you like
saying
me
is
now?
like it's because your head is hot. So your body gets hotter.
Okay. Well, for the remainder of the show, I will be capless.
It's too late now. You can wear your cap.
I like my caps.
Yeah, I know. It's like you should be born with a cap. You should
man.
like cap man.
I might get it like grafted onto my head.
Yeah.
It just saved me a lot of time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for like the first few months of dating, you had never seen your head. And I asked you once, I was like, do you not like your head? Is that why you always wear caps?
Yeah, no.
You have an obsession with caps, actually. You're obsessed
I do
by
like my
caps.
caps. I think
Yeah.
every podcast I probably had a hat on
I mean,
but
every
it's
day, all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. I like the shape. I prefer to shave my head with a cap.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back to conflict. Thanks for joining us on this little...
So what else do you have on your little paper?
Well, I don't have anything on that. This is it's like a freestyle. This is for the end of show game.
Oh.
That's on there. No, we're freestyling this. I'm largely listening to you bleat on about
I
things
don't know
that
what
I
you
do
did.
wrong.
I don't know what you did last time. It was quite funny though. Like,
Okay.
oh, no, that was something really funny.
Okay, we'll remember it quickly, or we'll move on.
No, okay, move. Like, okay,
Move
yeah.
on?
What do you have to say?
Ways of diffusing conflict. Is that it? Noises.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, that's a good one. Whatever, Ben, and just like walking away. Yeah. Yeah.
Slam it.
Or before I actually muster, like when I have been
The
more
one
silent.
I like is like, and I slam the car door. I'm like, have a good day.
Yeah, that's happened. Yeah. No, any phrases that are like diffusers?
All right. Calm down.
Like I'm off to the pub or something, or
You've never
said
done that.
No, but no. Any just any. Can you think of any good phrases that might be good?
No,
to-
I just don't believe in walking away. You face the problem and you sort it out, and then you get on with your life.
Yeah.
You can't walk away from anything. You can't go to the pub and drink.
No,
That is
the other problem though, actually, now thinking about this is on the more defensive side from me. I mean, you made I opened this up as being a bit more of a general consensus to everyone.
No, but
Yeah?
I think it's funnier digging into.
Digging into each other. It's true. I think that's what the people want. So let's go.
No.
Yeah. When we do argue, and there are these moments of silence on my part, right? Because I'm just like letting her have her say. Part of the problem is you're always right. So a lot of I'm also
wow.
thinking about what comes out my mouth.
Wow.
Maybe being deemed as wrong, the wrong thing to say. But the times when I do actually have a comeback, right, and I do have something, quite often it's met with something like, don't give me your excuses. Do not give me your excuses. And I'm like, this is not an excuse. This is me it's called trying to reason with this. No, it's an excuse. I don't stand for excuses.
No.
Like, no, you're wrong. Just admit you're wrong.
You
I'm just
sound
trying
like
to
my dad.
reason with you
You
about...
sound like my dad.
Well, I am not your father.
Yeah, but you were acting out.
Okay.
When you're acting out,
when
how
I was
I
actually out
am.
just then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
there you go. That's
Yeah.
like a mirror effect.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why we argue all the time with my dad.
Back and forth. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. I think it is important to argue. I think we can start to summarize this up. I think conflict is good.
But I think everyone knows that.
I don't think everyone does.
Not everyone.
If you don't know, then it is good to like scream and shout at each other for a little bit.
Get it all out.
Get it out.
Because
air it.
usually I think it's like things that also build up.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think it's good to lash out once in a while.
Yeah, I actually can see a healthy degree to it, which I never used to before. I didn't have that growing up, so I always thought it was just incredibly negative to have that. But interestingly, I've seen differently now. So
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah.
Well, that's a very happy spin to the end of
Yes.
this little
Thank you.
chat.
Thank you. It started off a bit rocky, but we got there in the end.
Yeah, that's how we work.
That's the story of our lives. Right, we're going to move on to the final little game that we always do. This is Finish Me Off, if you could, please. Okay, finish the sentences relevant about us. When we're old and grey, I'll probably look at you and think...
And pray.
When we're old and grey, I'll probably... Did you just make it rhyme? When we're old and grey, I'll probably look at you and think and pray.
Yeah,
You just used that to...
I just wanted, I don't know, I just felt really rhymey. Okay, say it again.
When we're old and grey, I'll probably look at you and think...
How did we come this far?
Yeah, I was thinking, I can't believe she didn't smother me with a pillow. Yeah, there we go. When I spend some time alone, away from you, I think...
It's so sad and boring.
That was very heartfelt. I did not expect that. Do you want to change your answer?
No.
Okay, good. We can move on. No, I was going jokey with it. So when I spend some time away from you, I think a bit of peace and quiet's all right, actually. Yeah, sometimes happens. Anyway, finally, final
Really?
one.
That's-
Hey, no, hey, what did you hear? Do not, whoa, careful now. Don't put words in my mouth. Hey, look, if you want to start conflicts, this is not the place. This is a safe zone, okay? Wait until the cameras are off before throwing your punches, please. Final one. Are you ready?
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, okay, right. I bet you wish I told you that. I bet you wish I told you that.
I hate you. Deep down inside.
Deep. I like a joke, but like, wow.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I don't know if it's a joke.
Ooh, she's fiery today, isn't she, on this talk of conflict. I bet you wish I told you that I was actually a woman.
Ew.
Can you imagine?
But you actually don't. I mean, you're far from a woman.
Can you imagine the twist, though? The
No.
twist on that. Like,
I don't
live in
actually.
front
No,
of
but
people.
that's so dumb. I don't like that answer. Change it.
Okay, I bet you wish I told you that I'm a failure. She likes that one. You like that, don't you? Perfect. That's what she wants to hear. We are done. Thank you very much for joining us once again on Happily Ever After, and we'll see you next time. If she's not killed me by then.
No. Well, no. I need you for the podcast.
She needs me for the podcast. She can't operate this.
So see you in 2 weeks.
Couple of weeks. Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.